a normal fucking life. I don't want any experiences in my life. I want like my normal days. I want to have fun, sleep, eat, repeat.
No,
That's
stories.
it. No stories. I'm done with stories.
Yeah, this is where the attempt to kidnapping happens. So like outside of the city, and I freak out. इसको funny क्या लग रहा है?
Okay.
What do you think? आप इतनी normal ये चीज़ कौन सी पुलिस करते हैं मुझे समझ नहीं आया. Guys, this looks so nice. This is taco and this is salsa. New information. Hi guys. Welcome to a get ready with me while I talk to you guys about a very fishy incident that happened to me in Mexico. And I have to like get ready for this one event that I'm going to, and I thought that I'm gonna like record it because like I'm getting ready. I've just done my blush and my lipstick. Let's start. Months ago, I was very tired with, oh my god, ये बहुत ही गंदा हो गया है. मैं Pinterest पे जो इंस्पिरेशन देख रही हूँ ये वैसा तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं लग रहा है जो भी मेरा मेकअप हुआ है.
Like about 3 months back, I was absolutely traumatized with my life. Like I had gotten into multiple fights, college wasn't suiting me, I felt like I had to come back, like everything was going out of control. Like I couldn't, oh my god, this is so mad. Like I just couldn't like understand like what do I do with my life. And so I was so pissed and I was so tired and I was so sad. Like I was absolutely close to crashing out. I decided I'm gonna
skip college for a week, and after that I have my spring break, and like I'm just not gonna stay in the city for long. Like I'm just gonna get out. And so impulsively, because I was so close to like burning out and crashing out because of multiple like dramas which have like gone down in my life one after the other for like months. This has been happening and I'd like absolutely lost my emotional well-being. So I was like, I'm gonna book a trip out. And so we decided, like me and my friend, we decided to meet a few friends of ours in, oh my god, this looks so pretty, in Mexico. One night, I kid you not, in one night we decided to book ourselves trip tickets to Mexico. We don't know about the flights, we don't know about the hotels, but we pack our bags and we literally go. That is the story. And that week my schedule New York to Philadelphia to then Mexico to then back again New York, and then from New York to India, and then from India to New York. It was just unbelievable. Day where we land, हमें पता चला कि मेक्सिको में किसी को इंग्लिश समझ ही नहीं आती है मोस्टली, एंड हर कोई गूगल ट्रांसलेट यूज़ कर रहा था. एंड हम लोगों ने बहुत ट्राई किया, बट वी couldn't get to our hotel. Our hotel, because we just booked the tickets in one day, we found the worst hotel, but we only took it because it was close to the clubs and it was close to the other people that we were meeting. So we were like, that's pretty cool. Like anyways, we're not going to stay in our hotel for very long, and it's not. This is the time there was a girl who vanished into the water or something in some other part of the, like in the US itself. I think she also went for her, and like everybody was like scaring us so much because of all of this was happening. And at first day, me and my friend, we were alone, and so we were absolutely paranoid because of this information that we had, but we still decided to go because I don't know why, like
हम लोग अपना होटल देख ही नहीं पाए, हमें मिल ही नहीं पाया. हमने बहुत कोशिश करी तो हमने गिव अप कर दिया, एंड लाइक अब हम देखेंगे बाद में. अब हम एक रैंडम शॉप पे आ गए हैं बिकॉज वी डू नॉट नो वेयर आर द क्यूट ग्लासेस. But I also have cute glasses. Are you guys trying to give me complex? Literally nobody is talking to me. Why am I? Okay, yeah. इसको funny क्या लग रहा है?
Okay.
What do you
I
think?
understand.
But people are here.
Yes.
Okay. हमने इसे बोला कि बहुत isolated और scary जगह लग रही है और ये हंसने लग गया. Literally.
Shit. And me and my best friend, we also get into a fight because of this, because we just did not know. Like we just
Of this room, there's no name of the hotel. And नाम छोड़ो, उस पे कोई logo नहीं है. This is just the key.
thought that this is not going to work out for us, but we sorted our fight and we were like, ठीक है कल से we're gonna sort it out, आज तो let's sleep because we were super tired. The next day we decided to go to this party. Now which sane person looks at party का website पे to understand the rules of the party and what is the rules of the party? After this experience, and of course like from like collective experiences, I don't know, I've turned into like a 50-year-old and I've started hating clubbing. Like I just don't like the process of anything which it has to do. But we were like on that website and we read that they have 3 prerequisites for entry and they were doing pretty strict entry. Everybody in that club and running those clubs were so jobless because they literally wanted, पहले तो मैं दोनों साइड का हटा देती हूँ, वरना मैं बहुत ही ऐसा लग रहा है कि एक साइड तो मुझे किसी ने मार ही दिया है क्योंकि नीचे भी फैल चुका है.
I don't want to take my passport so it.
Like, I'm so
You saw what?
scared that you lose it because you lose everything. Your love interest, your fake IDs.
Yeah. And
What do I say?
And they were like, you need your ticket of course, and you need your credit card and you need your ID to get in. Now this is a bit complicated, but I'll give you some context about what they said. So the credit card that was used to book the ticket is the one that you should have on you, and your name on your ticket and the name on your ID should match. And I forgot to carry any sort of identification or my fake ID, so I couldn't get into the club. The form of identification I have is my passport, which has my visa, and I have to go back to the US so I can go back to India and then I can come back to New York, and I have to travel a lot, and there's no way I'm not going back because I was so pathetically done. Or in life only the rule is you cannot lose your passport. And guess what I did? I took my passport to that party. We had a mission that night and I couldn't like miss that party because we anyways like had just like a few days there and we were just totally like in it for it, and so we were like we have to go. But then I was like there's no way I'm gonna carry my passport inside the party. Like I can show you my identification because now that we have no other options, like we have no other IDs, I can show you my passport but I can't bring it there. So at 6 p.m. that night we went to the club to meet the help desk to understand, and they also have a help desk. Guys, I'm not making this up. In Cancun there's this street which has like beach clubs and जिसमें ये सब कुछ होता है, जिसमें वो लोग clubbing को ही अपनी पूरी life मानते. We go to that person and we're trying to rizz him up with our Google Translate. We're writing like cute things and we're like trying to explain to him the situation. And he goes like, no, I know English. So we start talking to him and then we start talking like we cannot take our passport. But like we also have booked the tickets, so like how do we get in, and then all this is how I talk when I want to like talk to other people. So we go like really like the sweet tone, and then we somehow convince him that we can show him our digital passport. And without being smart enough to take his number, we took his word and we were so happy. We were like, we finally sorted this problem out and now we can go out tonight. And we didn't take his number and it was like, thank you. Like, go back. Like, we don't double check who this guy is. 12 o'clock the club entry stops. 11 o'clock it starts. So at 11:30 we leave our hotel and we start walking towards the club with my digital passport and my friends. We go there and that person's gone because the time we met that person was 6 baje and abhi 11:30 ho gaya tha, wo wahan par tha hi nahi. And so now start in the entry line, totally understanding what will happen because this new woman be like, which guy, what guy, like she's like, no, I don't take digital ID, I have to bring your physical. And so we again for the 10th 15th time we started pitching the same story, like have like our IDs on us, we only have our passports, we can't bring this in because we have to go back. And then she's like, but like I still can't take your ID. She did not take our shit. And so now we go back, you take our ticket, we go back, get our passport, show the passport to you, we go keep it back, and then we come back and then you let us in. That way our passport will be safe in that hotel. Use everything that I go out with. Like I have, anytime I've taken a bag with me, I've not brought it back home. So what I do is I only take my phone and I keep it in my pocket, and that's the max responsibility I can take when I'm outside. पता नहीं मुझे क्या हो जाता है, but I'm not a very like हर छोटी चीज़ पे ध्यान देने वाला person. I'm right in the moment and I forget. और मे बी से किसी को कुछ समझ आ रहा है तो उसमें समझ आ रहा है कि कितना ज़्यादा काम करना पड़ेगा, पहले जाके चल के होटल तक जाना पड़ेगा, फिर पासपोर्ट लाना पड़ेगा, फिर वापस आना पड़ेगा, उसे पासपोर्ट दिखाना पड़ेगा, फिर वापस उसे रख के जाना पड़ेगा, फिर वापस आना पड़ेगा to the club. All of this for what? Like all of this for literally what? We have 30 minutes to get all of this done, but then start crying almost. She's like, I walk, like I can't walk this much. I get my passport. Guess where I keep it? Because I'm like, of course, अभी मेरे को उसको दिखा के वापस ही लाना है, तो मैं इसके लिए बैग क्यों लाऊंगी? तो I keep the passport inside my dress, and my dress doesn't have a pocket, so I keep it inside, tucked into my pocket under, like the under pocket, and my underwear, and like I tuck it in, like I don't even can't tell you, but but I was walking like this the entire night, like grabbing my own waist, protecting my visa. I was like, this is gonna get over, but I'm not carrying a bag because I don't know why I'm just stupid like that. So let's book an Uber. That is where everything goes wrong. This 2 rupees driver, horrible kidnapper, horrible person. Like, he's not good at both. He's not a good kidnapper, nor is he a good person, because he's a kidnapper. I am feeling so Cocktail, like, you know, the movie Cocktail, the Diana character, and I'm like, I'm just totally in for the night. Like, now we're gonna move, like, but something fishy happens from the start of it, which we didn't give much thought. So he picks us from there. Now, the conventional way to go to the club is like straight, like you go straight and you go left, and that's where you reach the club. But there was another way where you can like take a turn and then come. Like, of course, it's math, like either you go from here and you reach here, or you go from here and you reach. My intuition that day asked me to check the door, and I never do it, but I'm going to tell you guys to do it. Like, every time you sit in a car, just like make sure that you check the door from inside. Like, you can open it and they don't have like child lock on it, because a lot of the cabs, they have like child locks, and then you can't get out, and then you can't do anything. Hopefully ये तो बहुत ही पुअर किडनैपर था, इसकी कार में पता नहीं कुछ चाइल्ड लॉक का ऑप्शन भी नहीं होगा. बहुत ही गंदी, बहुत ही पुरानी एंड बहुत ही वियर्ड सी कार थी, तो कुछ इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. वो कार का गेट भी खुल रहा था एंड उसको कुछ समझ भी नहीं आ रहा था. लाइक he was like, it was the Alia Bhatt highway situation. Like, you're kidnapped by somebody else, but the person that you meet is somebody else. So the real gangster, oh my god, the real gangster we hadn't met yet. Like, this guy was sort of so naive, but what the hell? Guys, जय हनुमान जी. मैं पूरे दिन यही करती रहती हूँ, मेरे को हर आवाज़ से प्रॉब्लम है. That's on the opposite side of the highway entrance, and then he's like, this is a shorter route, which we totally understood it's not, but because we saw his GPS, we were like, pretty fine. Like, it was showing, like, I would say. But then I see him fidgeting with his phone and changing the location, and then when I squint and I like see, he has changed the location to somewhere which is, I think, about like 35 minutes away. That because the GPS instantly after he like is showing like the next location is 35 minutes away, and he turns the car and he starts driving to the other side of the highway really fast, which is not even the connecting road. So firstly he had to go from like here to here, which was the right way, but then he's taking like the other road, but now he's taking the third way, and he's started to speed up the car and go so fast in a very different direction and take us 35 minutes away drive, and I freak out. My friend didn't notice it at first, and she was like sitting back, but then she like also panicked because I started screaming so loud. Like, I can't tell you guys, I freaked out. I was like, bhaiya, not like bhaiya, but I started screaming on the top of my lungs, and I literally tried opening the car, and at one point I put my leg out and I opened the car open, you know, I opened the car door to a point that he had to like slow down, because we had like created a really big scene, and right across the second half of the road there were many cars, and on our side of the road there was no cars. But we literally scream so much, and we tell him stop the car. He's saying in some other language only. I'm not understanding what he's saying, but like I'm not even trying to understand. I'm like, no, you need to stop the car. It's cinema, because we have to like get down a running car. Like, how goddamn unreal it gets than being driven off the city and then having to jump off for survival. And at that point I've never been more freaked out, because imagine you're gonna get kidnapped, and like our parents and our friends, they don't know where we are, because according to them we're at the club. Like, nobody knows where we are, and so within the next 30 minutes we could disappear just like the other people who were disappearing in Cancun around that time. It was the scariest thing, and I really cannot, like, I think we started like crying while everything was happening, and I couldn't fathom the fact like all of this was happening. It was so goddamn scary. And while I got down pretty quick because of like me opening the door and him trying to like slow down and then getting off, my friend told me that she not let her get down. Like, he was locking her door, and so she couldn't get off from that side, so she had to jump. I mean, it wasn't a very big jump because the car was pretty small, but like she still had to like cross the other side and like go against him and then jump. And so within this process she started bleeding because we had to like jump off the car. Because of all of the scene that we created, this driver had to eventually like get off because we started running, and then he just ran away. I swear to you guys, if we hadn't seen, this was luckily a busy area, like still not too busy, but still like not out of the city, because once if he had like driven us 5 minutes more, we would have been like on the highway, so not at the start of the highway but the actual highway. And so at that point there was nothing we could have done, and since he was trying that he doesn't let my friend out, if he had like not reacted so actively and like asked him that aap kya kar rahe ho or whatever, then he would have like understood that we got him and then would have like driven us. I don't know what he would have done, but it was horrible, and I can't even like emphasize enough how much I panicked and how much I screamed, and like how many strategies to get out of the car was on my mind, because I literally saw him change the location to something completely else and then like drive fast on the other side of the road, which was a highway. Like, it was the scariest thing ever. Or we jumped off the car and we went to the nearest hotel that we could find, and it was Grand Hyatt. And so we go there, and the receptionist was like, we're gonna give you a female driver, like you go sit with them and then you pay us later. So I was like, yeah, cool, like we're gonna go sit with them. This is not where it stops. After we find that driver, she was with the guy, and then he asked me, and he figured out that I was from India. He's like, I'm so sorry you came from India and all of this happened. Like, he used the two most common buzzwords, and he was like, I do yoga in Himalayas. Like, which guy in Mexico does yoga in Himalayas? Like, you gotta stop the crap. Like, he's trying to be like, you gonna words, and I was like, there is no way this guy, like looking at him, does yoga. There is absolutely nahi karna aata tha ya kya nahi karna aata tha. He was like, take my number. I was like, haan chal de whatever. Like, we of course not gonna call him back or whatever. Save it and then add that name on WhatsApp. वो वहीं पर कर रहा है. And if you show me your phone, I'm gonna squint in a little bit and I'm gonna see what's up. Like, he literally on his WhatsApp only had like 10 call girls, and I had blown my mind. I was like, what is happening? Abhi to ye pata nahi kya baat kar raha tha. I love gossip, and in a normal scenario I would absolutely enjoy, and I would talk to him and I would like understand, like I would like be a little nosy. But this point everything was a little like freaky, and I was like, there's no in that cab, and we start talking to this driver about the situation, and the first thing she utters is that this guy is my friend and I make him meet girls in Mexico. Don't be scared of him, have him. Insert screenshots. This creepy guy keeps on calling us 4 to 5 times in that car drive, but we were listening to Hanuman Chalisa on my friend's phone, and from my phone we were calling 911. Mexico guys doesn't pick up our call 4 times, and I'm not kidding. The 5th time they called us back, and I'm gonna insert the screenshots. The 5th time when they called us, they were like, we can't do anything. And if you all don't know, the police in Mexico is involved with a lot of robbery cases, and that's how they earn through the commission or whatever. And they literally were like, if you have any problems, then come next tomorrow morning 7 a.m. Like, क्या हम कल 7 बजे तक इस country में रहेंगे भी? Whatever happened, we can like stay on call with your driver until you reach. Stay on call with your driver. Literally. What are you? Our parents? Like, आप इतनी normal, ये चीज़ कौन सी पुलिस करते हैं मुझे समझ नहीं आया. But then we went back to our hotel somehow after this long day and blocked that person that we met in the other hotel cab experiences. So That's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I hope you all liked me doing my makeup and my little story time.